So this is the Amazon Essentials storage rack. So I've started to put it together. Comes with all of the stuff here you see. So these bars, basically these vertical bars, are the bars you see here. And so basically all you do is you take these pieces here, okay, and they come in these little packets. And they snap together and you just line them up. So you see I've lined it up here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6. Then 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you count, they snap in, and so you do it on all 4 sides. It's super easy. This one's not completely snapped in, so I'm glad I checked. So there we go. Now it's nice and snug. You can easily adjust it by loosening it and moving it up and down. And then what you do is you slide in the racks. I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, now you see I've taken the rack and I've put it through the holes on the top here, and it's been slid in. Now, it hasn't been locked into place yet, so watch this. All you do is you pull it down, boom, boom. It's snapped in now, like it's snug. This is not gonna go anywhere. This is super sturdy. Let me do it on the other side so you see it. So over here, we have the same thing. So, boom, boom. Now it's snug and it's tight. Look how sturdy that is. So this is so far 1, 2, 3 shelves. You can get this in different sizes. This is the 5-shelf variety. I'm going to go ahead and finish putting it together so you can see what it looks like. Very easy to put together. The directions were super clear. They just gave you some pictures, and it's almost like self-explanatory once you see the pictures. Let's keep going. This is the Amazon Basics 5-shelf storage shelving unit. So it's basically a storage shelf, and this one has 5 shelves. I put it together in a strange way, so you see that it's very, very customizable. You can get this in 5-shelf varieties like this one, the 4-shelf variety, or the 3-shelf variety. So here you see we have 4 shelves on the bottom, and then I gave a lot of space between the 4th and the 5th shelf, so you see how big it actually is. It is huge, right? I'm looking up at this thing. It is taller than me, and I am 5'9". Let me go ahead and show you how it works. So here's a closer look at the bottom. So basically, it comes with these bars, okay, and they're just regular metal bars. And it comes with these little packets, and each packet has 4 of these. So there's 8 total. So there's 4 pairs of these. And what you do with these basically is you put them on the shelf like this, and they snap together. Notice it says top. If you have a hard time lining them up, that's because one of them isn't top. They both have to be top. So then you take the other one and it snaps into place there. And you just snap them together. You just put it together and it just basically snaps together like this. Look at that, I did it with one hand, boom. And then you just squeeze it and you can shift it up and down. There, it's locked. See how I moved it up and it's locked? And then you just want to make sure it's level. So if you do one here, then you have to do one over here. What I was doing is I was counting. I was doing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the little piece. And if I come over here, I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a little piece. So they're lined up, right? And then you do that all the way across, and then you take this metal shelf and you just slide it in. You just push it in, and it just snaps in. Now, something happened when I was putting this together. This is really interesting. Check this out. So when I put this shelf in, the little thing came out. I didn't put this in correctly. I think I had the top piece facing down, or I didn't snap it in. So it fell apart when I was putting it together because I did it wrong. And the reason I'm emphasizing this is because look, it's still holding up. It's still okay, right? So if you put it together wrong and you have a mishap like I did where one of the pieces is not put together correctly, it's gonna hold up, right? It's pretty sturdy. The other 3 are still supporting it. Now, obviously, you should fix it, right? If it's not put together correctly, that's not good. It's not supposed to be sturdy. So really important that you put it together correctly. But in the case where you do mess up like I did, it's still okay, and it held together pretty well. This is a really sturdy shelf. There's like very little wiggle room here. I thought it'd be a lot flimsier than it is, but it's not. I had one of these in the past many years ago. It was a different brand. It was not Amazon Basics, and it was much flimsier. So I'm shocked at the quality. I like the color. The one I used to have was just like a metal color. This one is black, which I kind of like. It's kind of nice. Very good quality. And again, they have this in 5, 4, and 3 shelf varieties. This is the 5 shelf variety. This is really cool. They included an extra piece. Notice it's in yellow. It's in a yellow package. I guess it's like, here's an extra piece in case you break one or in case we forgot to include one. So that's kind of nice. I'm glad they included that. I didn't need an extra one. It came with exactly all the pieces I needed to put it together. These are the directions, just so you can take a quick look at them. So this is Amazon Basics. And then it has like a welcome guide, English, Francais, Dutch, Italiano, Espanol, Netherlands, and then it says something there. I don't know how to read that. And so it just gives you that in multiple languages. And then when you get to the back of the instructions, that's when you can finally see how to put it together. Let me show you what the instructions say. So these are pretty much the instructions. This is all they give you. They give you these pictures. So you put these little things on the bottom here. You can't see it because I've already put it together, but it's on the bottom. And I think these are for leveling. So you can screw these on. So I think if you have like a floor that's not level, maybe like an old wooden or concrete or board floor, and it's not level, you can use this to level them. I just screwed them in all the way and no problem, right? Because I'm building this on carpet. So I didn't have an issue at all. Then it explains here how to put this together. It shows you check, check, and that's wrong. And I think it's saying it's wrong because they're not close enough together, you see. Whereas in this picture here, they are close enough together. So really, really important. And yeah, so really easy to put together. And then you just slide these metal things in through the top and they just snap in. When you push this down into this, it just snaps into this and it holds it nice and snug. And if you do it wrong, this piece will fall out like it did with me over there. And again, I think it's because I either put it in with the top arrow facing down or I just didn't snap it together enough. And if you keep looking at the directions, it's just more of the same, right? There's no like written directions, it's just pictures. But I was shocked. I was thinking like, okay, this can't be that hard, right? And it wasn't, right? It wasn't that hard. I put it together. Look, theirs looks much better than mine because they have the top shelf on the top, right? I don't have that. Mine looks like a mutant Amazon Basics 5 shelf shelving unit. Overall, I think this is a really nice 5 shelf shelving unit from Amazon Basics. You can use this to store all kinds of stuff, right? And again, I guess you're supposed to put the top shelf up here and then, you know, maybe not make so much distance between the shelving units there. But you can use this for anything. In the past, I had to use one of these for Magic the Gathering cards. I'm a collector of Magic the Gathering cards. And I used to have a lot more. So I would have like boxes here with all my Magic cards organized by like the different sets. You can use this for decorations. You can put pots, plants, you know, anything you want to store, you can put on this wonderful storage shelf, and very, very sturdy. And again, despite my failure, still pretty sturdy. So I'm going to take this off and put it back together and try to make it better. Overall, I think this is a really nice storage shelf. When you put yours together, it's probably going to look a lot better than mine because again, I just put the 4 shelves in the bottom and that shelf there in a weird spot. I guess if you had something really tall, you wanted to put, you know, from this shelf to this shelf, you would build it like this. But most people will not do that. I think if you're looking for a storage shelf for, you know, any purpose, this is a good one. I like that it's in black, and yeah, this is available again in 5, 4, and 3 shelf varieties. Totally recommend it. Very easy to put together and very, very sturdy. Take care.